Wait a second. Are you a flat earther?
Oh my god, what was that, honey?
Oh my god, that was wild.
That was crazy. I don't think anybody here's a flat earther. I don't know. Is there any flat earthers here?
I sure hope not. I don't want to have to do any videos talking about them.
Yeah, me neither, honey. Oh my god, we already have too much stupidity going on around. We don't need more.
Where is flat earthers? Where can they be?
I hope they found the edge and they fall off of it. That's what I hope.
Yes, they need to be shot off in a rocket and be lost in space.
But they bring so many things to laugh at.
Yes, that is true.
You are correct. We do need some stupid to laugh at.
But sometimes, what's that lady? She says if it brings you joy, then you keep it. And if it doesn't bring you joy, you don't keep it. I don't think they bring me joy.
No.
That's why we don't keep them, honey.
We eat?
We
eat them. We don't eat them. That's different.
All they do is bring migraines in unless you're some sort of weirdo who loves to have a migraine. I don't know.
Me neither, honey. Oh my god. Okay, so let's say hello to everybody. Hi, Cookie. Hello to myself. Let's say.
Oh, you're forgetting your medication again, I see.
Oh my god. Okay. So let's say hi to the Biscuit. Hello, Biscuit. How's it going?
Hello, everybody. I hope y'all are well.
Yes. I hope you are well there, honey.
Yes, doing great. I know I was not around last week. We did a little bit of a road trip across the country through the mountains. It was gorgeous. And I know Tanner's he's been back to work, so I haven't been able to be on this computer thingamabobber as much lately.
Yes. Well, so we're glad to have you, and later we'll talk about how the show's changing a little bit, but we'll talk about that later. So let's say hi to the Danish. How's Danish doing?
Hello, Danish.
Hi, I'm doing great.
Oh my god! So, did we find out that you're part of the family somehow? They're Danish.
Yeah.
Did I think? So
there's some DNA testing or something going on there.
Yes. So we did some DNA testing, and we found out Cookie, Biscuit, and Danish were all related, honey. Oh my god.
Yes, I mean, I am not surprised. I mean, look at this gorgeous young woman right here. How could she not be a part of our family?
Exactly,
Oh,
honey.
thank you, Biscuit.
Yes.
So now we have a perfect a meal for you, honey. We got the cookies, the biscuits, and the Danish for you, and and the micro and the are coffee and tea as well. So we have everything. It's the whole thing.
Oh,
Yay.
breakfast.
Yeah, we have a whole breakfast for you, honey.
Yeah.
So let's say hi to the micro. Hey, micro, how's it going?
Hello, Micro.
Hi, it's going well. How's it going with you?
Oh, it's wonderful here, honey. I'm just so glad to be here with everyone and that we're having a lovely conversation. And we got some hilarious stuff to show today, too. So it's going to be a great show, I believe. It usually always is. So thank you for being here, Micros. Let's say hi to the Ed with your lovely little avatar you got today.
Wow, look at those little cute eyes.
Little.
Okay, well, little to me compared to some things I have on myself.
Oh
Yes.
my. Well, that is that's my imagination. That stumped me.
Well, I thought everyone has seen my breasts before.
I have. It's just
It's okay, sweetie. They get everyone tongue tied.
I
Yes.
mean, I'm not that way inclined, as you can see.
Yes, we can see from your avatar.
So it pickles my brain. It's really fascinating, the physics of
Pickle.
it.
You
Yeah,
take
boobs are very fascinating.
Oh, that's something different. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, the
right.
little faces of that avatar makes is just too precious.
It's just so cute. Okay, let's say hi everybody in the Sword chat real quick. So let's say hi to the Geo Sam.
Hello, Geo Sam. Good to see you.
Hello.
We have a Global Mom in the chat.
Oh, Global Mom, lots of hugs to you.
And then the Demon Orb,
Demon. Good to see you.
Adora,
Hi, Dora.
the Pipperoni,
Oh, Pip. Pip's in the chat and she's screaming boobs already.
already.
Oh, yeah.
oh
And
my.
then Sir Pika Pup is here as well.
Hello, Mr. Benevolent.
And then the Qual Edwards is here as well. So hi everybody. Thank you for
Hi,
joining us.
Carl.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
All you lovely people. Oh, so many lovely people here today.
I hope everybody's got their cookie, biscuit, Danish, tea, or coffee with them. Because if not, well, you have them here. We're all right here for you there, honey.
Yeah.
Yes, make sure you stuff your mouth with one of them.
Yes. We got lots of different flavors for you, honey. So whatever your flavor that you like, we got it for you here.
There you go.
Whatever flavor you want.
Exactly, honey. We're a smorgasbord of dishes over
A
here.
smorgasbord, yes. You'll love it.
And I love that word. I love saying smorgasbord.
Yeah, it's a Swedish word.
Yes.
It's a Swedish word. It means sandwich table, literally.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
A smorgasbord is a sandwich table. Well, I know if you throw a bunch of us on there, it'll be a sandwich table. That's for sure.
That's what I was gonna say.
Not real sandwiches.
No, honey, but I do like I'd like to sandwich on a table. I'm
Right,
down.
micro. It's the rye bread.
So Global Mom says she's got her salted caramel coffee. So that's nice.
Nice.
Yes, you're welcome for helping you salt that.
Yes, you're welcome, honey.
That
Global
wasn't
Mom,
creamer initially, but there you go.
it adds flavor there, honey.
Yes. And I see that Pip is feeling frisky today. Earlier she was shouting boobs, and now she's putting eggplants up on the chat.
Oh my
wow.
God.
Oh,
Kate has one of those. Interesting.
She
I
does
hope not.
now, and it's purple.
It's purple. Oh my god. Global Mom, I sent you a link if you want to come in. If you want to come in, Global Mom, join us if you can, honey. Well, Pip is saying she's putting. Well, told me to stuff my mouth with something, Biscuit. Oh, so that's what she was stuffing her mouth with. Is a big purple eggplant.
Yeah, I'm surprised she went with that, but there you go.
Huh.
Oh, my baby Jesus.
Yes, baby Jesus. And it has to be the baby. It has to be baby Jesus.
Yeah, any other Jesus I won't accept.
Yeah, no, yeah. We don't like the old Jesus. We only like baby Jesus.
Yes.
I mean, he died at 33. He didn't get old if he existed.
That's very true.
Yeah.
I still stand by the fact he was trying to be fabulous and coming out, but everyone misinterpreted it.
Yeah, honey.
Yeah, maybe.
They didn't have closets back then. They just had caves. So he was coming out of the cave.
Yeah, on that to me. He just flung that stone and he said, "Here I am." And everyone thought that he had risen from the dead.
No,
No, he was like, I'm coming up.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, definitely, honey.
I'm coming up.
And then everybody was like, nah, get to fuck you, zombie. And that's what happened.
Exactly. That's exactly how it happened, honey.
And I think that's how the song "It's Raining Men" came about. That's really about Jesus coming back down. You know, it's raining men. They looked up, they saw this 30-year-old stud muffin coming down from the heavens, and said, "Oh, give me a piece of that, carpenter."
You know what? I see that. I do.
Look at his hammer.
But I only like the baby Jesus in the manger.
Yeah.
And that's it.
You know, Jesus was multi-talented. It was a hammer and a ruler all in one. There you go.
Yes.
Oh my.
So, does anybody have anything they want to talk about, a subject or anything that they want to share before we get into some hilarity? Okay, then we'll just get into hilarity then.
Don't shout at once.
Yeah, exactly,
I was
honey.
just thinking, I was like, do I have anything? How derailed would it be if I spoke? I have to think about it.
Well, we're here to discuss, honey. So, I mean, you're not really going to derail us. But if nobody has anything to talk about, we're going to look up some forbidden foods, is what this thing says. So let's check this out, because I don't know what it is. So let's see, honeys.
Like seeing enemies.
Oh. Now I understand.
Oh, they look so sweet.
Oh, I get it now. It's animals that look like food. Oh my god. Okay, I see
But
now.
not food. Oh, that's a rock. That's a stone.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
That's the happiest little pork ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do like
Yeah, candy.
candy.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Wow.
I've seen those.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Very artistic.
Yes.
They've got candy floss grapes. But that's
Oh, geez.
different.
Ooh, yeah. Broccoli.
The way it's lit up, that's
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
That's
I was
yeah.
told that broccoli was baby trees.
Oh yeah, it does.
That is bizarre. That really does look like a steak.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my god,
does.
honey.
And
Aw, cute.
Is that a snake? Oh, it's a
Yeah,
snake.
look at
yeah,
his little head.
little face.
That little face was so adorable.
Yeah.
There's a praying mantis. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There is.
Wow.
Oh, hairless
Oh,
kitty is
yeah,
cleaning itself.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just a little toe stretch.
Oh, Pip, yeah. Oh,
Oh my god, honey. Look at that spaghetti.
yeah,
That is
spaghetti.
weird.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would want to eat that. It looks fun.
Yes.
Bread.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Forbidden honey. Wait.
Oh.
Oh no, that's not
Air
good.
conditioning.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez, honey. I see now.
No.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
And they haven't noticed.
Yeah, wouldn't it taste horrible, you think?
Yeah.
Ham.
It's not ham. Well,
Yeah.
Tusk is saying, glad to see that Biscuit managed to avoid being eaten by a bear.
I would like to address that real quick, Mr. Tusk. I was in the mountains, and there is nothing that says that a bear did not eat me.
Yes, honey. Yes.
Oh.
There's different types of bears too there, honey.
I
So-
said I had a good time. Don't try to diminish that.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my.
You might find them in gay bars, but those three bears are friendly most of the time.
Yes.
Yes, but just like a real bear, you gotta ask before you pet them. So make
Yeah.
Correct.
Absolutely.
okay, noted.
Okay, let's keep going.
By the way, is it pareidolia it's called when something looked like something else? Pareidolia? Something like that?
I believe it. Is pareidolia where you see humans in things or humanoid things, or is it just things looking like other things? Does anybody
I'm
know?
not sure.
Okay, because I thought maybe pareidolia was seeing humanoid stuff in objects, but maybe it is other objects looking like other things. Because our brain is made to associate, when we see something. Okay.
No, it's just patterns in general. It doesn't have to be humans.
Oh, okay, honey. Okay, so yeah, this would be the pareidolia. I like
There
that
you
word,
go.
honey. It's so
Pareidolia.
rolls off the tongue. Pareidolia. Okay.
Kind of like smorgasbord.
Exactly, honey. We're just saying all the fun words today.
The skateboard, but for sandwiches.
Oh, croissant.
A Labrador sandwich? Ooh,
Mushroom.
there we go. Just chunks of meat.
Oh yeah.
There's just meat
Tuna
everywhere,
steak.
honey.
Oh, a snake in a
I
cone.
can't believe it fits in that. That's amazing.
Oh.
That's great.
That's pretty good. I like that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Oh.
Oh, I thought that was a chicken pat, like chicken finger.
Oh, jeez.
Calcite.
Cookshite.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, I would have bet that for sure.
Yeah, that's a bunch of pins.
Pin needles.
Yeah. Oh.
It worked out well for me.
Oh, cute.
Mhm.
I do love snakes.
Yeah.
Rainbow snakes.
Danger noodles.
Oreos.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah.
Wow, to find a
Looks
to find
like
a
it.
stone that looks that much like it is crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's
I
a
would
lot of
like
steak.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say it's my ex's.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, that I would stay far away from that. Spiders creep me out.
Yes,
Oh,
me too.
yeah.
Corn.
Popcorn.
Looks like a bunch of like ham again or bologna, like it says.
Yeah, that's amazing, honey.
Lego.
Oops.
Lego. Oh. It was
It was
so.
so
Oh.
No, that's not good.
no.
Someone took a bite of it.
Nom,
Oh
nom,
my
nom.
god.
Spider eggs. Oh, get them away.
Hairy legs.
Oh, it looks like a marshmallow.
Yeah.
There we go. Yes.
Seal again?
Giant roasted marshmallow.
Now I want some s'mores.
Me too.
Is there a smorgasbord s'mores?
There should be. I hope so.
I would still try cookie sandwiches. Is that a bath bomb?
Yeah, I
I
think
don't.
so. Yeah, it could be.
Nice.
Okay.
Noodles.
Oh, spaghetti.
Bunch of roots.
Noodle.
Oh, it looks like cucumber.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah, it
Are
actually
those
does.
the rice patties over in China?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Yeah, that does look like cinnamon rolls.
Not a danger noodle this time.
Oh no, there's razor blades. It's a pack of razor
Oh,
blades.
ah,
Yeah, those are the razor blades that Woody used to eat.
oh, it's a candle. Oh my.
Yeah,
I would
it's very pretty.
probably lick it a little bit.
Yeah, it does look like hard hamburger patties.
Yeah.
I thought it was like flowers.
Yeah, darn. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yummy.
Mm.
Or not yummy.
A python.
I love how serious the little faces look.
Yes. It's so
I think anything from Lush is forbidden food.
yeah. Oh my god, it's interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it would have a Reese's peanut butter cup like wrapper.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
That was probably intentional, I imagine.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
look!
Wafers and biscuits and
Oh, I
chocolate.
wish they were that big in real life.
Yes.
Well, sweetie, here I am.
Yes.
Aquarium still.
Yum nom 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 nom.
Another one.
Some natural
Oh,
Oreo cookie. Oh my god. All right. So there was that.
Those
Yeah.
were fun. That was wild. I was wondering what it meant by forbidden foods.
Yes, me too. When I found the video.
Yeah.
When my mom was younger, they visited Gotland, an island in Sweden, and they have these like a lot of fossils there, so people go and look for fossils. And when she did that with her parents and maybe some other family members, and but there was one that her mom and one of her aunts didn't like because it looked like a penis. Like it was very phallus-like.
Oh,
So they threw it out in the garden, but someone found it and took it in. And yeah, now it's at home at my parents' house. So
It looked like a vibrator or a dildo. Is that what you said? What did you say it looked like?
yeah, a penis, a vibrator, like it was phallic shaped.
Oh, honey,
well, I would like to come and visit
Like this?
then.
Yeah, I would like one of the. If you could ship it to us, then we'll use it properly.
Yeah, I don't think anyone tried.
I probably not. Did
Danger
we
West?
did we show the penis museum here on this show?
Yes, we did. We had the Penis Museum and the Penis Garden.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so hilarious, honey. Oh my god. Whew, that was so funny. So if anybody knows of any other penis museums or anything like that, in the side chat, go ahead and I think everybody's blue. If you're not blue, let me know and I'll make you blue, honey. And let's share some fun stuff with us, side chat, if you got anything to share.
Say something?
Of course.
Well, when I do not ever do this, but when I was younger, there was these bath pearls, and there were these like things that was like like jelly things were in it. And it had like, it was in a little ball shape. And what would happen was you were to put it in your bath and it would release all these oils into your bath. You know, like a oily bath bomb.
Yeah, yeah.
But they looked like hard candy.
Oh no.
So did Ed eat a load of them and make herself sick?
Yes, I was gonna say, how many did you eat, honey?
Yeah.
I ate too many, but by the time my mom found me, she didn't know how many was there, and off to the sick kids I went.
Yes.
Aww.
But that was also after the forbidden toilet block, which smelled like lemon.
You have some very interesting stories. Wow.
Yeah.
I would like to know what little kid starts eating these oil bomb things and thought that they tasted good that you kept eating it.
I don't think they tasted good. I just hope the next one would be better than the first.
I guess that makes sense. Kind of like jelly beans, you know?
Yeah.
You get one and you're like, no, I don't like that flavor. So you try another one.
That's exactly what happened.
Well, it's you take a handful of jelly beans and just whoop, and then all the flavors.
That's what I do.
Is that how people eat them?
Oh, I know I do. I eat them by the handful, not one at a time.
I do too.
I grouped them.
Oh, you're supposed to eat them. Oh, I've been putting them somewhere else. Dang it.
Well, I would have said maybe if I put the other things other places, maybe I wouldn't have gone to the hospital, but I think I would have gone faster to the hospital.
Probably, honey. Yes.
A lot faster.
I thought they were the beads, you know, and so I was putting them. Never mind. I need jelly beans for eating. Okay, I got that. I wrote it down.
Well, if you got someone who's interested in a certain type of activity that begins with an F, then they might like that.
Yes, exactly.
Frying.
Fishing.
Frying things. And
fornicating.
We'll let you guys' imagination work. But I like what Dora says. I bet. How did your breath smell at?
Bubbly.
I can imagine that.
Bubbly.
Yeah, well, with the bath soap, bubbly, and I presume with the toilet block, it probably was
Lemon.
and lemon. Yeah. That was like a week after, so I never really learned not to eat things in the bathroom.
Yeah, usually we eat stuff in the bathroom.
Yeah, don't eat bathroom appliances. It's very bad.
Well, the appliances is a whole other story. You were talking about oil balls, not appliances.
Well, yeah, don't use the toilet either.
Are you not allowed in the bathroom without task supervision?
No, I have a little box at the side of the room that I have to go in when he's out. It's very
that curling iron is looking awfully tasty today.
Yeah, no, I'm very lucky. My food exploration, I grew out that, and hopefully.
What she doesn't tell you is what she doesn't eat, she puts somewhere else.
Yes.
I mean, I cannot confirm nor deny anything.
No, sweetie.
It goes in
Right.
one hole or another.
Exactly, honey. It goes in one hole, comes out the other, goes in the other hole, comes out the other. You know, it's just a lot of in and outs we got going on over here.
I'm gonna hide under my hat of shame.
Oh,
Oh, don't be like Jane.
Ah,
no.
wait, if you put it low enough, it looks like a dress. It looks like we're looking at the lower part
Yeah.
of your dress.
And
Yeah,
if I
it
tilt my head like this, it looks like a weird phallic shape. Ugh.
Oh, honey. Well, thank you, Robert.
Uh-oh.
Oh my
Now I'm
God,
not
honey.
functioning.
What are you doing now? Oh my
You-
I
God.
don't know.
You're making
You
me dizzy.
Yeah, you're just
Ooh.
freaking out now.
I'm making
Okay.
myself dizzy.
Yes.
Don't do that, Jen.
So, Kellogg's came out with a woke cereal. So it is for Pride Month, and
Ooh.
yes, it's got edible glitter in it, honey. But we will talk about that in a second. So
Is that
Newsmax,
forbidden?
what?
Is glitter forbidden?
Glitter is forbidden, but they somehow came out with an edible glitter. So don't eat regular glitter, honey. Only eat the edible kind.
Only eat the sugar glitter.
Yeah, so I think it's just sugar that they just kind of colored or something, and then made it look kind of like it's a glitter there.
Yeah,
Yay!
I think they did that. Just a guess.
Yes, well, let's hope. And I'll look into it a little bit more because we're going to probably talk about this on another show or two, or Slim will. Newsmax, I don't know if everybody knows what that is here in the Americas. It's the really, really right-wing news organization that still says that Trump won, and they don't
Lord.
like, they don't like all the people like us here in the panel and in the side chat because they're very Republican and very religious.
Fox News, but worse. Like Fox News, but worse.
Yes.
Yeah, no, this is actually way worse. It's way worse because they're on their own little independent little thing, and then they are on all these little platforms, like news, television. I was going to say stations, but it's not. It's like networks. So they have all these like television networks here that are really small, and they're having Newsmax on there. So this gentleman is very, very upset that Kellogg decided to come out with a woke cereal. So let's see about how upset this gentleman is going to get over this. It is hilarious, honey.
Lord. I'm not prepared.
Everybody get out your alcohols and start drinking now.
All right. Woke culture is annoying, folks, right? Plain and simple. These nonsense ideologies are being forced into our everyday lives. Listen to the latest lunacy. Kellogg's, a cereal brand, has come out with a woke cereal. Yes, a woke cereal. This new cereal called Together with Pride features all the Kellogg cereal characters like Tony the Tiger and Toucan Sam on the box to promote Pride Month. Come on, man. Cereal is so hard, covered in edible glitter.
Don't they have anything else to be offended by than cereal?
Well, I wish they would actually report on the news, honey, instead of reporting on nothing.
And
This
they
is
say we're snowflakes.
exactly, honey. And then just listen to his little rant. It's so ridiculous, honey. I don't even know why anybody would get mad about this. Like, really.
I want to eat glitter.
Give me a break. Here's the worst part. The cereal slogan, too amazing to put into a box, and then lists a space for kids to write in their own pronouns. Seriously. Whatever happened to box tops on cereal?
Yeah.
Wow. This guy is so upset over cereal. These are the same people who got upset over a tan suit, but can't get upset over someone who has known background of sexual assaults.
Yes.
Give me a break. I'm over it.
It's redonkulous.
Well, I really like Rainbow Connection cereal, and I hope that we have it here, and then I can eat it, and then I'll be like, haha, I'm pissing off you by eating very gay cereal.
Exactly, honey.
Yeah.
And I still laugh so much about these people freaking out about us having our own pronouns or being able to say what I want to be called. Why is that so horrible, honey? When
Hold
they
on.
went around, go ahead.
I bet if you went up to this guy and started calling she, her, and hers, he would get mad real quick and say, no, it's he, him. Oh, then suddenly he would be very up in arms about pronouns.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
He's
and
sorry.
and I agree, Global Mom. Global Mom says this guy does not represent all Republicans. He represents the idiot Republicans, and that's true. Like,
Yes,
Yeah.
I would like to say that I do not think some of these people are Republicans. They are Trumpsters. You know, they are, because I've known many true Republicans who are nowhere near as vile as this guy.
yes,
At
and
least-
then go ahead, Mike.
At least for me, this is the image of Republicans that I get. Yeah, I understand that they're more varied, but yeah, this most of what you see, you don't get to see that nuance very much. It's mostly racism and homophobia and stuff like that.
Yeah, and this channel Newsmax, they all there are is a shock content. They're just trying to make people get upset, or they're just trying to sensationalize stuff that doesn't need to be really freaked out about. So let's watch just a tiny bit more, and then we'll watch something funny, and then I have another serious thing to talk about, and then we'll go more funny.
Cereal boxes. Now you have pronoun spaces. Anyway, isn't Kellogg's a little late to this woke game, by the way?
I don't know what
General
he means by
Mills
that.
I think General Mills has a gay leprechaun, right? Well, my producer Carly asked me, is that leprechaun really gay? I said, I don't know, maybe. He wears high-heeled shoes, prances around in tights, leads me to believe probably that little Lucky Charm leprechaun might be gay.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
Wow.
didn't.
You don't have to.
I've seen plenty of men who dresses like him.
Yeah.
Leprechauns have been dressing like that for thousands of years, hundreds of years. How old is the leprechaun tradition or whatever, honey? So he's just wearing old school clothing. That's what they used to wear back in the day, is those kind of
Yeah.
shoes.
He just stereotyped gay people as leprechauns.
That's what I was gonna say. Is he just went into the worst of the worst stereotyping he could ever do by saying that?
No.
Yeah, what would he say? You know, they always talk about the founding fathers and the Constitution. Do they not realize that they used to wear wigs? What does he have to say about that? Would he wear a wig today? Like looking like that? No, he would probably say it's gay or something like that. So I would like to know how he feels about the founding fathers wearing wigs.
I like
Exactly.
that comment.
And they wore tights, and then they wore buckle shoes, and I mean that's what they used to wear back in the day. And
He isn't even wearing high heels either.
No, those looked more like buckle shoes that just.
Yeah.
Does this guy not wear dress shoes? Do you know how many dress shoes have a heel on them?
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. And besides, I mean, the leprechaun being ridiculously Irish is a terrible stereotype in itself, let alone now deciding that it's a gay leprechaun.
Right. You know, then he might as well say all cowboys who wear cowboy boots are gay because they got heels on them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they're portrayed as really masculine.
yeah. I shared an image there in the side chat in the private.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what I was trying to find next. Okay, I will look at that in a minute there. Let's see. Let's just get into. I just want to talk about this and just get it over with. So we're just gonna get into it, and then we'll get back to the funny. There is a sheriff in Colorado, and that's where I am right now in Colorado. There's a sheriff in Colorado who was an anti-vaxxer. He was very, very open about being an anti-vaxxer, saying how dumb we were for wearing masks and stuff on social media, and he died from COVID. So let's watch a little bit about this because it's kind of ironic. I don't like to hear that somebody died, but let's just watch how ridiculous this gentleman was, and why we should be more caring about it, and how it isn't fake there, honey.
Yeah.
In a lesson to anyone denying the realities of COVID, an anti-masker and vaccine skeptic died COVID. So let me show you who this person is and some of the stuff they shared online. So Denver Sheriff here tweeting out, "It is with great sadness that we share 33-year-old Denver Sheriff Deputy Daniel Duke Trujillo passed away last evening from COVID-19 complications. We ask that you keep his family in your thoughts and prayers and respect their privacy during this difficult time." So 33 is incredibly young. And it's important to point out here, I'm not sure which variant, if he had a variant of COVID-19, but the newer variants are a lot more destructive to younger individuals. So it's possible he had one of those, which is why it's so important to get vaccinated if you can, if it's available in your area. And also just important, of course, wearing a mask, socially distance, all that stuff. But let's get to some of this guy's posts online before it got to this point.
What I wanted to
so
share.
Ken Klippenstein here, who's an investigative reporter for The Intercept, did some digging and discovered some of these posts. And I want to be clear here. I'm not sharing this to, dance on this guy's grave or anything. I'm sharing this so you understand the realities of COVID-19 and why you should be taking it seriously. So this guy's online account apparently was Gunslinger1775. His last post on Instagram said, "Before you shame me in public for not having a mask, ask yourself one simple question. Will this mask stop an uppercut?" Okay.
We'll do one more thing, and then we'll be done.
Profile pictures here. I don't care if you've had your vaccine. So that's one. One on May 7th. I have an immune system. All right. Let me now share a video. To be clear, this is not going to be him, but on April 26th,
well, this officer
did share this video on his Facebook page with the caption saying, "I'll get it later on after y'all start growing appendages out of y'all's foreheads." This is the video he shared with that caption.
You fucksticks are really out on social media going, "Of course I went and got my vaccine. I did my research. I know what's in it, you peasants." Oh, buddy.
That's what nobody says that.
Being a Marine has taught me one thing. Never be the first to volunteer. Y'all rushing out there, stand in line and get the vaccine like folks rush out to get the new iPhone. And if history has told us, any new product that ever comes on the market is always full of problems. And you know how they fix those problems? They wait to see what problems come up. So when they give you that vaccine, they start watching you smug fucksticks for user experience. Meaning if you start doing the
Okay, we don't need to hear any more of him at all.
Yeah.
So that's not how that works. Oh, hold on. We got to play this. This is how we need to play.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Right.
Okay, so had to play that. Yes, normally with technology and stuff, they'll let the user find the bugs. Same with video games and stuff. I mean, they do testing and trying to see if it. But a vaccine, honey, is different, and we can't wait around 100 years to find out if it's safe, honey. There's a pandemic, and we're trying to get back to normal. So, if we have to take a little bit of risks, then that's going to happen. And then he's saying that people are going to grow extra appendages or arms or legs. Or, I mean, if I grow more genitalias, I would like that. But That's not going to happen. That's not how RNA works, honey. You can't change it enough to make us be a different
They
species.
don't understand. All it is a protein. It's a
Exactly.
protein. It's all it is, and it's trying to get your body to understand, hey, this protein isn't a good one. We need to make an immune system for it. So then that way, if COVID gets into you, it recognizes that protein and it kills it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Come on, people.
And people don't understand like that what the things that they put in certain vaccines you already have in your body or that you will ingest all the time anyways. Like I think it's like some type of metal or something they always like freak out about that they say that's in it, and it's like, well, we have that in our bodies anyways, and a lot of food has that in it.
Mercury. They always yell about mercury, but they don't understand the form that it's inside these vaccines is not the type of mercury that they think that you instantly die from if you were to play with it in your hand or something.
Yes.
Yeah. Salt has chloride in it. For example, like regular table salt has chloride in it, and that's what we use to clean pools. So I mean that's also something that isn't good in the wrong context.
Well,
right.
Even people can overdose on water, honey. People have died from drinking too much water. Right. So anything can be horrible. It's all moderation, honey.
It's like fluoride too, right? Fluoride in toothpaste. It's known to cause issues, yet they brush their teeth all the time with toothpaste that has fluoride in it.
Yeah, exactly. Quarrel is saying there was a baby born in China with 3 bits. And yes, people are born with extra appendages and other things, but that didn't come from the vaccine. It's because there's something wrong with the DNA, or however there was a complication with the pregnancy or whatever. So that's a little bit different. I mean, I've seen all the working in the oddities industry. We get to see a lot of the people that were born with the extra limbs and stuff in museums and or in drawers or photos and stuff. So I mean, yeah, people are gonna be different, but I don't believe that it's going to change anything in the DNA of your kids either.
No.
Like I said, it's a protein. That's all it is. It's a protein.
Exactly. It doesn't have those kind of powers.
The only thing that I'm
comment.
Which one?
Still wear a mask. Yeah.
Yes, you should still wear a mask even though you're fully vaccinated. And because you can get it, pass it along, and so definitely. And you want to be nice to other people, so show that you care by wearing a mask as well, honey.
I mean, the one of the other things that they complain is about. There's this video circulating about the needle and the metal tip has been isn't there after giving the vaccination, but what they don't know is it's a safety needle, so the needle retracts itself back into the syringe so that it's safe for the person that's giving the vaccine to dispose of it, so nobody gets hurt. And I don't know what they're actually called, but they're
So is it kind of like a finger prick thing?
Yeah, like it's they take the cap off, they inject it, and once all the liquid goes through, it pulls itself back in. So it takes it out of the arm and goes back into the thing. I can't explain it very well. I hope that's a good explanation.
The needle retracts after it's used.
So kind of like my ex-husband after we would have the nighttime pleasures. Once he was done, it would retract back in.
Yes. I've experienced that problem as well.
I think I understand what you're saying.
I think you. Hey, I'm not in that post. Sad.
It's absolutely delicious. Ox. What you do not know is Micro is the tastiest.
Yes.
She's got added flavor.
Oh, cool. So
Yeah.
let's say hi to Ox, and then let's say hi to Tequila Mockingbird.
Hello, Ox. Hello, Tequila
Hello.
Mockingbird. And I forgot to say hello to Robert earlier.
Hello.
Yes. So Tequila, I believe, was on the show last night with the lizard, the security monitor lizard. So Slim and them had fun last night. Hello there, Joe.
Hello.
Hi.
All right.
Hello.
So earlier, the was eating some ice cream, and she got the brain freeze.
Yeah.
And so the Micro found a very wonderful video for us to share about brain freeze. So let's watch a brain freeze video.
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
I hope this doesn't make me scared to finish my ice cream.
Oh, it's a cute
I don't think so.
Oh.
Oh.
That was me.
Hey, watch it, man. You might get too cold for it. Yeah, we're making a brain freeze. Oh, it's not funny.
3, 2. Oh, I thought it was going.
Oh, I thought it was. Poor kitties. Poor kitty.
Oh.
Poor kitty cat.
Brain freeze.
Just like humans, brain freeze, yet we still go back for more.
Yeah.
So cute.
Oh.
Please more.
Poor kitty.
Just spit it.
Where's the kitty? Okay, there we go. What a cute little face. Oh my god. Poor kitty dad. All right.
That was adorable.
So there was
It
that.
literally went like this. It went. Nom, nom, nom,
Nom 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 nom.
Ox is being a naughty ox.
Yes, oh,
Ox.
stop, honey. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Oh,
All right, we're gonna watch some news reporters messing up live on camera. Does that sound fun? Does
Oh, I
everybody
love
wanna
watching these ones. These ones are great.
Hilarious.
And thank you, Micro, for that video. That's a good video.
Yes,
Yeah.
efficient.
Yeah.
I'll check out the other ones in the side chat in a second, Micro. After we watch this video, then I'll go look at that. And then we might talk about Rage Against the Machine and some other musicians that are signing a petition to boycott Israel. So we might look at that from Rolling Stone in a second. But let's get on with the fun.
Thank
Rage
you,
Against it.
Robert.
Okay, here we go, honey. Oh my god. Let's say that. Okay, that's up. Here we go.
20 hilarious moments with news reporters on live TV. Before we get to like the video and subscribe to the channel with notifications on to make sure you never miss a video. All right, let's get started. Some news segments are more interesting than others.
Geez.
So if you're not at work today or you're working from home, you may be wondering, what day is it? Todd has the answer for us.
It's Monday.
That's great.
Good to know.
The salesman will go to extremes to make a sale. This sponsored live TV segment
Oh my God,
didn't
I've seen
really
this.
go to plan, though.
I have
You have to get up on the wall, high ceiling, vault the
Right.
ceiling. Hey, listen, just walk right up. And I tell you, it's very safe, It's durable.
Oh yeah, it's so safe, honey. Let's see.
Really?
Just slap it with your hand. Yes, that
Oh,
shows how safe it is.
Okay.
You
So really,
got to lock it.
oh God!
Oh,
Why would
jeez.
you?
Actually, I didn't have it locked.
Why
Yeah,
would
he
you
didn't.
have to lock
be
it.
claiming that when
Lock
you
it,
realize
okay.
that it's
Cuddles just like
what?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you'd think that you'd ask how to use it first, or you'd have somebody come over and set it up for you. You know, that's why you do.
Even that. Not even that. You know when you've seen it bend, why would you
Yeah.
carry on? Wouldn't you just go, let me use my thinking skills for a moment? But then again, this is coming from the person that ate like bath bombs, so I don't know.
You know, it may sound stereotypical, but to see a gentleman trying to sell that wearing a suit and see it flex down like that, I would instantly say no.
Exactly.
So, Robert X, thank you for putting everybody's YouTube in the side chat. Everybody go subscribe to everybody else's channel and go watch their stuff, like in their videos and comment and give us lots of stuff on our channels.
Micro show me like one of your German girls.
Nice. Okay, let's keep watching this silly stuff because I just this still shot is making me very interested on what we're gonna see next.
I'm scared.
I'm a little scared too, honey. So I hold on to your genitals and let's see.
Oh.
Looks can be quite deceiving. This poor news reporter completely miscalculated the puddle's depth.
Fue tan fuerte en este punto de la ciudad que para que tú tengas una idea, mira este poste de luz.
After collecting a Man of the Match award, this football player shares a little too much.
Thank you very much for this, for giving me this. And I appreciate my fans also. My wife and my girlfriend. Yeah, I mean my wife. Yeah, sorry to say.
No.
During the segment on alligators, one of the anchors was made to hold.
That was hilarious, honey. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Okay. I just had to take a breath after hearing that. Talk about outing yourself, honey.
Right.
Old one. Safe to say, it didn't go down too well.
I'm a little closer. I'm going to stay over here by Joni. Do they know each? No, hold him tight. Hold him tight.
That's not tight at all.
Oh jeez.
Damn. Oh, it's okay. All right. All right, Joni, you got it.
Sometimes embarrassing moments happen and we try to just play it off cool.
Matt, are you a Rick Astley fan?
Not a massive one. But I was around.
Well, that was the wrong thing to say. He's listening and he's coming up in just a moment. I'll ask you again. Matt, are you a Rick Astley fan?
Love Rick Astley. Best. Grew up with him.
Go back. What did he say?
When reporting live.
What was it he said?
Say about Rick Astley? Yeah.
Did not like him.
Okay, here we go.
Matt, are you a Rick Astley fan?
Not a massive one. But I was around.
Well, that was the wrong thing to say. He's listening and he's coming up in just a moment. I'll ask you again. Matt, are you a Rick Astley fan?
Love Rick Astley. Best. Grew up with him.
When reporting live, remaining calm and composed is vital. Well, for this guy, it didn't really go to plan.
Is treasuries. You all right? I'm passing out. Okay. Are you okay? You want to hang on? Passing out. Okay. Why don't you want to sit down? Gone. Okay. All right.
What the?
Things got pretty heated when three.
Okay,
so he knew what was going on.
Yeah,
One of the guy.
I don't know how many people have.
Out. You should have made him lie down.
Yes. I don't know how many people have been on a set, a news set, or any kind of set with lights and the cameras and everything. It gets really hot under those sometimes, and if you're not used to it, we've had a couple of artists when we were filming pass out in front of the lights because they got a little overheated and weren't used to it. When Slim's on stage, he says there's a lot of times when he's up there that he starts feeling like he's gonna pass out and stuff as well because it gets really hot under those lights. And then when you have the pressure of a camera on you and having to remember stuff and read, it gets a little difficult, honey. I'm glad I never had to do that. I let the Slim do all that stuff, so he just does it. Okay, let's see what these ladies are gonna say. I'm a little interested because it's probably gonna be naughty.
Australian news reporters all turned up to the set wearing the same outfit.
Oh, geez, that's not good.
We're all in white. I asked her before we came on, Julie, you need to put a jacket on. Amber, if it's an issue, I can get on out of here. It is an issue. Go and grab a jacket.
What the hell is that?
Time now to head into the chat room, and joining me today is psychologist Sandy Ray in Melbourne.
There's a hard and fast rule for being a weather reporter.
Yes, they were very different looking.
Why does that matter? Why does that matter then, honey?
Could you see her breasts or what was going on?
No, she was just upset they were all wearing white. She didn't like that they all had white tops on.
I just think that's ridiculous. What's the problem with wearing the same color?
I could have understood it if it was that they wanted all three people to be easily recognized. If you have, if you're blind or something, like you can sort of see the different colors. But that wouldn't. Then she would have asked all the other person to change too. But yeah, it didn't make sense.
Yeah, all the white tops were very different looking. I don't get it.
Yeah, I think she didn't like that other lady. I don't think she liked her. That's what it was. I think it was just a
But just
personal
because you
thing.
doesn't like someone doesn't mean they can't wear whatever color top they want.
Oh, I agree with you, honey. That's very, very silly.
No, I feel
And
like
then-
she deserves to get in the corner and read the dictionary.
Yes, I think we should all put her in the corner, honey. And Global Mom has a wonderful point. And if they're standing, do not let them lock the knees, because that will actually help. Usually people will pass out more if their knees are locked. So if you ever feel like you're going to pass out, don't lock your knees, because that will actually exacerbate it and make you pass out.
Yes.
I don't know why.
It's the same thing in the military. You know, they tell you when you're standing at attention, you always have a slight bend in your knees.
Yes, and the people that don't, the people that do lock their knees tend to pass out in that position as well. So yeah, don't lock your knees, honey. The only time you need to lock your knees is when you have the knee pads on. When you're on your knees, never mind. Oh, that's something else. We'll talk about that later. Okay, let's keep going.
Never wear green. Well, it seems like this woman didn't get the memo.
Condiciones están fluctuando entre los 80 hasta los 90 grados. Parece que tenemos un problema, me imagino con las luces, pero no se preocupen. Seguimos con el tiempo. Las temperaturas para hoy van a ser aproximadamente de 100.
It seems like news stations are in competition for who can send their weather.
That was wild.
Yeah. Can't you see the screen somewhere? No one, like, she couldn't see herself, I guess. Maybe she could see.
Well, usually you have a monitor that you can look at and you can see what's going on. And when you're doing the news like that, you have to look at something that's showing you what's behind you as well. So I thought she would have been able to kind of see that wasn't working out. But I think at the end she did realize it. I think that's what she said at the end is like, oh geez, I'm blending in or something. I think she did notice at the end.
Okay.
I don't speak enough Spanish, which I believe she was speaking. I could be wrong. I don't know, honey. But I think that's what she was saying at the end, which is hilarious. She should have noticed that in the beginning, and her producer should have been yelling at her ear because everybody has the earpiece in. So her producer should have been like, hey, honey, before she went on, they should have said, you need to wear another color. And how do you work with a green screen and not know not to wear blue or green?
Right. Well, the other thing too is was the clip of the guy dancing a live video shot, or was it one that was pre-recorded that someone decided, hey, let's put this up?
Because that's funny.
I think somebody pranked her. I think she got pranked. I think they said, wear this dress and stand right here, honey, and you do the news, and we're going to have this naked guy dancing behind you. I don't know.
Yeah, that was very perfect. That was,
there was too many things that all correlated that doesn't seem like a coincidence 100%. So, well, that was hilarious, though, honey.
Yeah, it was.
I remember one time when I was working with a green screen, and I had a little bit of green on one of my outfits. And when I went on, it looked like I had a hole in my chest. It was hilarious. Oh my God!
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so I learned the hard way, honey. And luckily for me, we weren't live. It was going to be a pre-recorded thing we were doing. So when I stood in front of it and I had the hole, they were like, "You need to change that, honey."
I sent a clip in the private chat that kind of relates to these sort of things. It's a short clip.
Okay, well, we will look at that in a minute.
Yep.
I thought you couldn't wear blue.
It's blues and greens that you can't wear in front of those type of screens.
I would have made that mistake then for sure. Not the green, but the blue.
Yeah, and usually when you're taking the news courses to be a reporter, they usually go over that stuff. So she should have known better, but it's okay.
I hope so, but it's okay.
What are we saying? Go to commercial. Go to commercial. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Go to commercial. Okay, let's see what happens to this lady. I think she is going to get. I think there's like a car that's going to pass, and she's going to get covered in snow. That's my prediction.
She's going to get plowed. Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
I think that's what's going to happen, honey. I may have seen this before, not this video we're showing, but this news segment clip that we're going to see in a second. So let's see what happens to her.
Another man to the most brutal conditions.
Oh, they didn't. That wasn't. But the rest of them are.
Let's show you some video of even.
Oh my!
Getting
More
strangled
often
by
than
her
not,
scarf.
news reporters aren't aware they're actually live, and it
this
can
part.
get pretty embarrassing.
I'm so pale. You're honey. Today, snow is crippling much of the Washington.
Oh no! I didn't realize she was live.
Now to sport with Meredith Sheen.
What did he say? His hips don't lie?
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm
He was
sorry,
feeling
I didn't see that
himself.
coming.
After a
That was too good.
I don't remember who it was, but there was a Fox News host, I think, and they caught him vaping. He didn't know that he thought they were at commercial, and he's just sitting there vaping. And then they're all, we're on, and he goes, oh, and he drops it and goes, never mind. It was so hilarious. I hope they show that in this, but probably not. This came out like yesterday or a couple days ago, so it may be in there, but that is so hilarious when people don't know that they're on air, and there's a handful of ways to know if you are or not. One of the ways is the camera that's on will have a big red light over it. So if you don't see any big red lights over the cameras, that means that nobody's watching you. And as soon as you see that big red light turn on, then you go, oh, okay, that's the camera. And that's how you know which camera to look into as well, other than your stage manager, stage director, pointing at cameras or telling you to look at different cameras.
Yeah.
But oh my God,
there's a clip of a Swedish news presenter, like TV host who, like the Swedish word for pocket is similar to a Swedish word for pussy. So, and they were gonna talk about I guess they were gonna talk about superheroes or like Superman or something. So he was saying, I have some kryptonite in my pussy. I mean pocket. Like,
that's hilarious. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't vagina mean pocket? I believe in translation. So
no,
yeah.
it doesn't.
Doesn't mean pocket? Oh, okay. I
No.
thought it did. I thought something meant pocket.
Titta is the word for pussy, and ticka is the word for pocket. So they're very close. And the thing that you put your sword in, that the sheet, I think that has the same word as a word for pussy. So yeah, so maybe that's what you sort of.
Very interesting.
Probably.
Yes.
All right,
Right.
and then
I
let's.
mean, here, sometimes it's not very nice, but sometimes people refer to a vagina as an otter's pocket.
Ooh, I like that, honey. And a water pocket. Yes, and Alex is saying vagina is the male word for gate to heaven. Yes, definitely, honey.
Yes, that's what they used to call me. Now it's something else, unfortunately.
Yes, exactly, honey.
Oh.
I just imagine that.
All right, let's watch a little bit more, honey.
A mistake from the broadcasting company led to confusion. This reporter was not having it.
Actually, said this reporter Christine Pay is out to sea with what we know. Apparently, we don't have that story right now.
Investigation in Southwest Albuquerque. You can see.
Being interviewed on live TV can be pretty nerve-wracking.
Oh, yeah,
Just ask this woman
We've
who
had a
made
lot
a
of
pretty
problems doing live
hilarious mistake.
news.
First and last name, please.
Erica, I don't know.
And can you spell first and last?
First-Last.
I meant your first and last name.
Some news segments are more interesting than others. Just ask this news reporter that literally.
That's what this is.
Yes, that's our local news station, and he is a gentleman who I was friends with on the Facebook, and he talks about the weather, but he got let go because of his views on gay equality and certain political things.
Did he say that live on air, or he was just posting stuff?
He posted it. Yeah.
Okay. Because a lot of these newscasters make the mistake of talking about it live on air, and that's how a lot of them lose their jobs because they talk. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that he's not in the news anymore for him being.
He is a gay man. But it was certain political views that he was speaking out against as the reason why they let him go.
Oh, okay. I see what's going on.
Yep. Anyway, I recognized him, so I thought I'd say something.
Oh, that's definitely that's wonderful, honey. I misconstrued what was going on, so.
So he's your friend on the Facebook?
That is correct. His name is Sven. We got a lot of Scandinavians here in Minnesota.
And that's a lovely name too.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
there's a book series about some Swedish people during the 1800s who moved to Minnesota. It's very famous, isn't it?
Yes. Let's see what kind of mistake he makes.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Let's see what kind of mistake.
Fell asleep on live TV.
Oh no!
Wow.
What do you think of that?
When's the last time that happened?
Well, we hit 50 in February, remember?
Oh, well,
We
then I
had
guess
that
it wasn't that
lovely
long
little stretch
ago.
there where we melted
Hello?
half of our ice.
Oh my God, he fell asleep.
Made Perkins fall asleep.
No, nothing.
Sorry.
No reflection on Sven. I'm normally if we're jumping forward.
Cameramen do a lot of work behind the scenes,
Jeez,
sometimes
honey.
even spending hours getting into position for the perfect shot. Safe to say, this one didn't really go to plan.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Oh,
jeez.
This kid is a little concerned with Santa's antics.
Santa Claus has the right idea to visit people once a year. I think I want to visit you guys more than once a year. So what do you think about holiday happenings? You're a guy, you got good style. What do you think about it?
I think that it's kind of wrong that Santa looks at me whenever I'm sleeping in my underwear.
Right? And I know Miss September is always good at
The first day of school can be pretty stressful for some kids. Well, when a news reporter interviewed a kid on his first day, he couldn't hold back his emotion.
Are you gonna miss your mom?
No.
No.
Oh.
She made him think about his mommy.
News reporters travel the world in search of a good story and often encounter many obstacles. Well, this woman couldn't seem to handle the bugs in the area.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Nope.
Oh.
Oh, it's right on her mouth.
A British reporter found out the hard way that shooting a segment over a busy, wet road isn't the smartest idea.
Thousands have been built here over the.
Oh, jeez. And she's still. Oh, geez.
Janella Hamilton story. Thank you, Janella. Janella Hamilton reporting live for us this morning.
Seems like fainting happens relatively often on live TV.
70s inspired.
Okay, see that's a 70s look right there. I can
She's
see
ready
that.
to go
We've
down.
got a little bit of high heel issues, which happens sometimes.
When reporting a story about a goat, the co-host was trying too hard to make the goat puns work, making it pretty awkward for the host.
You're supposed to be the only goats from Kentucky, the only greatest of all time.
Is there another one trying?
There is another. There is a goat that's become a legend in Kentucky. Locals say
my
he's
gosh.
been on the run from the law for years. Residents have nicknamed him Houdini, as in now you see him, now you don't.
If you ever feel embarrassed, just remember this clip of former President George Bush making a fool of himself on live TV.
You then look for a way out.
It was great.
Oh my God.
This moment will
And then he
doubtless be
just stands
replayed
there.
endlessly on comedy shows, both here and in America.
Thank you all. Thank you, sir.
Which one of these news mess-ups was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Leave a like.
I really don't like Bush, but at least he could laugh at himself. Trump
100%.
can't.
Right.
Yeah. At least he knew that it was a bit of a. I was fine with that.
Right. You know, people make asses of themselves, and if you can laugh at yourself from it, that makes you good in my book.
Yeah, he was a terrible president, though.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Sorry, that was because I got fizzy up my nose, and I should not have taken a drink of Dr. Pepper when you were talking. It was a
Brain freezes and fizzies up your nose. All
my
sorts
God,
of wild things happening.
Kinds of
Oh,
stuff.
honestly, it's mayhem. Oh, that looks like my baby.
So here we go. Let's watch this.
Oh, cute.
So happy.
Yeah.
The reason I said that was because I imagine everybody doing that when we played intro.
Yes.
A little bit like that, but
Faz o Elson fazer um show.
Oh, meu Deus. Isso, bicho.
It kind of sounded like it said bow to your wow, but I don't know.
I think it was. See, and my birds during the intro bobs her head and she goes me like that during the intro. She likes it. And
So
she
everyone
gets-
say hi.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
and she gets very happy and she rubs her face off of her ball,
Oh,
like her ball
so
toy.
cute. Everyone say hello to Toxic.
Oh, Toxic.
So, the micro shared something with us about how Swedish TV accidentally put subtitles from a kids show over a debate. So we don't have the video.
Yeah.
But I will show. We'll scroll through into show. So we go down and it says.
It's a political debate, but there was something wrong with the subtitles. So the subtitles were different for a kids channel map.
Yes.
So yeah.
So for like the first one, it says greetings, Earth creatures. Okay, hold on.
Ruth is here too.
We got Nature's Truth that just showed up as well. So everybody say hi to Nature's.
Hello, Nature's Truth.
Hi.
So next is I have 2 pairs of boots, 1 red and 1 yellow pair. Which one should I take? I'm gonna ask my dolls.
Ooh.
I will build the best sand castle in the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Ignore norms. All dinosaurs have different shapes.
I mean, that is true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tickets, please. Good morning. Perdon
Pterodon
family.
Pteranodon family.
Okay, yes. Thank you. Will you be traveling under the water today? Yes.
Very interesting.
Yeah. It's a shame that there's no kind of train that can travel underwater without a rail.
Okay.
And I think the last one is the latest invention, the fantastic dinosaur train, submarine.
It's a train, it's a submarine, it's a dinosaur. I think the Microraptor had something to do with this one.
I think so.
My avatar broke.
Yes, that was hilarious there, honey. Just imagine watching that live. That would be so great.
Oh, that was good. Thanks, Micro.
Okay, so let's watch this thing about the artist boycotting Israel right quick, and then we'll get into some more funnies. We got to show a couple serious things every once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot going on. You just got to show it sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like to think that we'll pretend a news show. We just pretend that we doing the news, I think.
But this news reporter has to go and have a pee.
Oh yes, definitely, honey. Go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
We might need to take a Riley break in a second anyways. But go ahead.
Oh, I thought she was going to take the camera with her. I was excited.
That's for the after party, and Danish already put in the slide chat the after party link for Discord. And we'll do that again right before we end this, and we'll all go over there and have a wonderful after party over
Welcome
there,
to Rolling
honey.
Stone News. I'm Elvis Metcalf. Rage Against the Machine, Serge Tankian, Roger Waters, Run the Jewels, and Patti Smith are among the 600 musicians who have signed an open letter
So
asking
600
fellow artists to
musicians.
boycott performing in Israel until there is a free Palestine. The Musicians for Palestine letter states, quote, "As musicians, we cannot be silent. Today it is essential that we stand with Palestine. We are calling on our peers to publicly assert their solidarity with the Palestinian people. Complicity with Israeli war crimes is found in silence, and today silence is not an option. Today we speak together and demand justice, dignity, and the right to self-determination for the Palestinian people and all who are fighting colonial dispossession and violence across the planet." The open letter then asks fellow artists, quote, "We call for you to join us with your name in refusing to perform at Israel's complicit cultural institutions and by standing firm in your support of the Palestinian people and their human right to sovereignty and freedom. We believe this is crucial to one day live in a world without segregation and apartheid." Thanks for.
So there's that, honey.
I feel a lot about that. Because why did it take them till now to do it? I'm glad that they're doing it now because it's better than never. But this problem's been going on since, like, forever.
The first violence started in the 1940s. So yeah, it's been going on for a long time.
So why now? Like yes, it's great that they're doing it now, but why did they not do this earlier? Rage Against the Machine's been around for years.
Yeah.
They've been boycotting a lot of stuff for a long time, or that's one thing that they do. And just because of what's happened recently in Palestine is why everybody is.
Was it because more people died? But what about the other people?
Yes, it's just so much, and it's just so sad that people can't get along. And I agree, it's but the thing is, better late than never,
Yeah.
I am happy that they've done it now, but it's still sad. Like, it frustrates me. Because I was going on Free Palestine demonstrations when I was in the womb. So, like, whoa.
Yes.
That's maybe something that bothers me just a little bit. I'm
Yeah.
glad people are talking about it now, but it saddens me that it took so long.
Yeah, it sort of.
I hope that makes sense, and that I'm not disagreeing with what they're doing.
Right.
Because
We
I very much
understand
agree.
you. Right. We get what you're saying, sweetie.
And be careful where you get your avocados from, too.
What?
Well,
I say about avocado?
we get avocados from Israel. So check your labels.
Danish, what were you gonna say, sweetie?
I have a question for you, sweetie.
Yes.
I heard you said. I thought she was bringing her camera, and I was
Yes.
just like, what's it gonna say? Coming to you live from the toilet.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
You know, I would hope that there's not bloopers there, but that would have been kind of funny.
It's the new segment, Linda's Elite.
Yes, exactly. So Denver Adventures. Boobzilla already has had 3 reductions done. I think she did get another one done. I'm not sure. We haven't talked in about a year since this whole thing started. I hope to do some more shows. Everybody hopes to do more shows with Boobzilla soon. So if anybody doesn't know, if anybody doesn't know who Boobzilla is, please look her up, and I might show a video about her in a little while. I noticed
the lady who something to do with your sword.
Yes, she was the.
Yeah, I remembered something.
She was the first person who gave Slim a sword to swallow. So the first sword that he swallowed was Boobzilla's sword that she actually made herself while she was in Northern California being taught how to make swords. So that was the first sword that he swallowed was Boobzilla's.
I had a little bit of a brain fart. I asked question, then thought.
Yeah, and then he hasn't performed with Boobzilla in a couple years.
I didn't know she had her own sword.
She's got lots of swords that she swallows. So, and one of the funny things that Slim did not realize when he started learning to swallow is Boobzilla is very, very large, and Enigma is very large, and both of them have really huge swords. And so Slim was swallowing large swords without knowing that he was actually breaking records until people brought it up in the community and told him, hey, that's a huge sword you're swallowing, honey, for being your size. And so, yeah.
Wild.
So Slim is a size queen when it comes to his swords.
Why am I not surprised?
Isn't Slim just a size queen, period?
He's totally a size queen. Don't tell him I said that.
That's how tall Slim was.
Yes, exactly, honey. He just keeps trying to go larger and larger and larger, honey, until he gets completely stretched out. But we'll talk about that in the after party.
How tall is Slim?
Which, by the way, is in my Discord. I have shared the link in.
Yes, and right before we end, we're gonna go ahead and have you share it again, honey. Slim is 5'7", so he's a little man.
Oh.
I'm 5'8".
I thought he was larger. I mean.
Yes.
He's
I can't talk
in the fun areas.
I can't talk about. Yeah, I was gonna say I can't talk about it being his aunt. About that part.
Right, I was gonna say, you could have someone who is short but large.
Yes, exactly. Honey. So
he's 5 inches taller than me.
Oh, that's amazing, honey.
Well, 7 inches taller than me.
Ooh.
You're only 5 foot.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm taller than you. Well, that's my day mate.
It's gonna be really hilarious when all of us get to meet each other and we actually get to see how tall we all are to each other. Because it'll be fun when we all get to meet.
Right, y'all are talking, and I feel like I'm gonna be the damn giant.
You are gonna be. I believe that.
I can wear some dogs. That gives me half an extra inch.
I've seen Watchmen streams. I know how big they are.
Yes. And Ox says that taller people need the shorter people around to lean on when they get drunk.
I
And
will
yes, you
bite
can
you.
lean on. You can
Because
lean on me, honey.
Shorter people don't get as drunk as fast as the
I will bite anybody that leans on me.
Well, I like to say I usually like shorter because then they don't need to get down on their knees.
Yeah, that's true. Tusk is a lucky man.
Okay, so there's a couple things. Let's see what everybody wants to watch next. I noticed that Tana did something about Cece recently, or was that a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, I think that was a week and a half ago.
Okay, that's what I thought. So I found there's a new Cece video out. There is Lake Tahoe proves the flat Earth.
Oh Lord.
Or Barnabas says that sperm is CGI.
CGI sperm?
He says that the sperm is CGI.
Oh,
How can you say that with a straight face?
He is a complete crazy person, and that's
how can he say that as being a human being? How was he created if sperm is CGI?
I don't know, honey.
So is Barnabas CGI?
That's what I think he's saying there, honey. So, which out of those three do we want to watch?
I have no idea. My brain's just farted.
All right. Well,
your brain's freezing. Your brain's farting. What is your brain doing over there?
I think it's healing over.
So that's what I heard.
Okay, so let's go ahead and I think we'll do the Lake Tahoe really fast because it's kind of short, and then we'll go ahead and we'll talk about the fake sperm with Barnabas.
Sounds good.
I don't want to hear CC right now.
Understandable.
I am tired of hearing his mouth. It is hilarious, but let's go with this fun stuff. And then we'll talk about how this doesn't prove anything. And here we go.
Lake Tahoe. You can see some of the crepuscular rays coming down through the clouds, proving that the sun is not 92 million miles away by triangulating the straight lines. That's very
Okay, he said triangulating the straight lines. What?
You need more than just one line to make a triangle.
Yes, and just because you don't understand.
If I'm getting my math right.
Exactly, honey. That's what I was thinking. And then, of course, you can't just look at the sun rays and say that they're coming from a certain direction either. So it's very silly.
It's perspective.
Exactly, honey. Like we have photos of it looks like the rays are coming out of the earth. It's because the sun's setting behind it. And so it just matters on where you are, what clouds, what's going on in the atmosphere and stuff, the way that they're going to look.
That cloud right next to his sunglasses kind of looks like a dolphin.
I was just going to say the same thing.
Yes.
Ah, great minds.
Yes. So let's get a little bit.
That's why we are related.
Yes, exactly.
the sun is a local light.
Planet Earth about to
Oh,
be
no.
recycled.
Oh, that guy.
It's also very
That guy,
obvious
yeah.
that water is flat and it's filling its container. So you have raised.
Okay, that water is not still. There's no way for you to tell that's freaking flat with all that motion on that ocean. Even though it's not an ocean, I just had to say motion in the ocean.
Right.
But and then now he's saying, "Oh my God, the land is higher up than the water." Yeah, that's how that works, honey. All the water goes into the lowest place on whatever place, on the earth that it is. So yeah, it's gonna be the below things. That's why we call it sea level, honey. And then there's elevation above that, because that's how the world works, honey.
Well, he's kind of disproving himself in this video anyways. You look at the mountains that are off in the background. Oh, you can't see all the land that's up to the lake and the bottom side of those mountains.
Exactly. They don't understand any of that because they want to feel special, because they think that they know more than us and they have the special information. But unfortunately, honey, you just sound very, very silly to a lot of us. So let's watch a little bit more, and then we'll laugh and laugh and laugh, and then we'll watch something else.
Pays ground all the way around.
Intelligent human beings should realize that everything has their cycle.
Like a wall, proving that on a larger scale, the oceans of our Earth would have to be contained by an outer perimeter, exterior wall container of some kind.
We're not saying that planet Earth is coming to an end. We're saying that planet Earth is about to be refurbished, spaded under, and have another chance to serve as a garden for another human civilization.
And how did that work out for you?
And finally, of course, you have the firmament, which is a dome roof. And your proof there is that we have pressurized air. So when I feel the wind blowing on me, blowing on my face and my hair.
Do you understand why it's blowing on you, buddy? You don't.
And he said pressurized wind. How do you have pressurized wind? That doesn't make sense.
Right.
How can it have a pressure? I mean, it is pushing, right? There is a pressure that it's moving, but it's not pressurized. It's not pressurized. It's just a pushing a pressure on you.
Right.
And yes, Dora, land can be under sea level for sure. There is a place in California when you're driving through to get to Colorado, and when you're driving between, and there's a water tower, and 500 feet or 200 feet on the tower, it has sea level written across it, and there's a big line. So yeah, at that point in where you are, you're 100 feet under sea level or something. But again, if you look around all of the farms, most of them kind of have they're not swampy, but there is a lot of like wetness in low-lying places. So that's why they farm there, because there's a lot of water there, because they're below the water table, and it's easy to water the farms over there because they already have the water. Can I say water one more time? Okay, never mind.
Water.
Well,
I think isn't Death Valley below sea level?
Yes, honey, it is. Yeah.
How is it that Kent Hovind pronounces water? It's like water. Why? Something. He says it in a fun way.
Water.
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 Water?
Okay, so let's hear him explain about how he thinks that we don't have a pressure gradient and that there's a dome, and then we'll laugh a little bit more.
And he thinks the wind is putting pressure on him.
No. Well, he thinks that somehow it's pressurized. I don't understand what the pressurization of the wind could have been, because I don't think that makes sense. I mean, I am not very smart, honey, but I don't think that makes any sense.
No.
He doesn't even understand how there's highs and low pressures throughout the earth, so he can just shut right up.
Exactly. So we'll just watch a couple more seconds. He says one more dumb thing. He actually says a couple, but we'll watch one more dumb thing he says, and then we'll move on.
That pressure.
My father is not a human father. My father is a member of the evolutionary level above human.
Well, that's the definition of being in a pressurized system. So you could not have that pressure without a container.
Now you can say, well, I can't believe
That's pretty much all we need to hear from him. That was it.
Wow.
Gravity is the container.
There you go.
How come we've never felt the container? But again, honey, Slim was born in Estes Park, Colorado, which is 7,000 feet in elevation or something like that, honey. It's hard to breathe up there. If you're not used to being up in that high, the people start passing out. When the Slim has the music events on and we have performers from out of state come in, we actually have to give them oxygen from outer space. Yes, from out of state. We have to sometimes give them oxygen because they're not used to getting up and singing and being in the lights and performing with no oxygen. So that is a major thing we have to deal with when you come out here from other places, is making sure that our artists don't pass out.
Because you do need oxygen.
I know. When I did the road trip with Tana, I got a little bit of altitude sickness from being up high for too long.
Yes, exactly, honey. Yeah, you can get the altitude sickness as well, and so you know. So this gentleman has never left probably his house or gone very far from his house. He probably lives right next to Lake Tahoe. And Lake Tahoe, I've been there. Slim actually used to put on raves, and when he did, he put on a rave next to Lake Tahoe. And that thing isn't very big, honey. And if you looked across, like the Biscuit was saying, why don't we see the bottom of the mountains? They're getting hidden behind the water. So obviously it's curved, right? I mean, is that
correct? So
there we go. I'm glad we got to make fun of that idiot. I don't remember who that exactly was, but I think he's one of the kind of prominent flat earthers. So the Biscuit, is Tana doing the swordsman later?
I believe that they are. Yes.
So go ahead and put or have Tana go ahead and put a link to that in the chat, please.
I will do so.
Okay, and then I could not find the video about Barnabas talking about the CGI sperm tadpoles, but So Sick did a video on it, and we all like the So Sick, and I believe he should be okay with us showing this. We showed a little bit of it yesterday, but it's new people on the panel and new people in the chat, so let's see what. Of course, yeah, please.
And other than oxygen, is there anything else that may help altitude sickness a little bit? I've never had it.
Usually it's just oxygen, because it's just the lack of oxygen to your brain, and so it can make you dizzy. What is that sickness called where you get hypoxia?
Yes.
It's like hypoxia, a mild version of that, where you may not be able to think properly, or you might get like symptoms that will make you feel flu-like, a little bit feverish, or nauseated, just because of lack of oxygen.
Yes, I've experienced it as well, going to Mosquito Pass, which is 12,000 feet above sea level or something, I think. Something like that. It's really high up there. You get past the tree line. There's a point in the Rockies where trees will not grow after a certain point, because there's not enough oxygen for them to oxygenate.
Right.
So if you go up there long enough, and I did when I was a kid, I started experiencing all of that, where I started getting dizzy and got a headache, and then we drove down the mountain until we got to the tree line again, and then I I was breathing heavy, and then I started feeling okay. But yes, if
I just thought I'd ask because the only height I've been is in plains. I've not been on big mountains or anything because my hip doesn't want to take me all the way up. So I've never had that. So I just wanted to know. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely, honey. That's what we're here for, is just ask questions, and if we can answer it, then we will. And if we can't, we can always look it up, honey. I mean, it takes me 5 seconds to Google something.
Right. I think there's videos out there on hypoxia you could watch where they put people into an altitude chamber and they have them perform very easy tasks, like, writing their name down on a piece of paper, some math stuff. And they do it from different simulated altitudes. And you can see as they get higher and higher, they have more hard time performing super simple tasks.
I'll have to remember to look that up afterwards.
Yes, definitely. Well, let's watch the CGI sperm really quick from Barnabas, and then we might delve into that. We'll see in a second, honey.
We'll delve into Spain. Nice.
Yes, we're gonna
dive right into it.
You'll be able to feel them crawling all over you. I mean,
Oh no!
No, I don't want to be like wrong. No.
Oh, jeez, honey.
Well, I missed that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in the after party.
You don't want to know.
All right, so here we go, everybody. So if everybody here knows of Sir Sick, so I don't even need to say anything. Everybody go over there and subscribe, and here we go.
I'm at the Goats Barn at the boys section.
At the Goats Barn? In the boys section, are you, Mr. Nagai? Of course.
What does that mean, honey?
No, wait, I mean, why the hell are you there? I hope it's not for anything sinister, or even worse, really weird and dumb. That would be a travesty of epic proportions.
Because today I'm going to talk about sperm.
Okay, what?
Please
Why?
don't talk about
Why the
sperm.
hell are you talking about sperm? Of all the things you could talk about, I can't even begin to conceive of what you could possibly have to
Remember,
say about
sperm
it. Or
means
what.
sperm.
Unless you think it's fake or something. But even you couldn't possibly be that ridiculous, right?
Please, no.
Right?
And here we go.
Why is it so quiet in here?
What if I told you that sperm is as fake as the DNA?
Oh, God damn it, Barnabas. What?
All right, did everybody hear that?
No.
What did he say?
He said sperm is as fake as DNA.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
So he is claiming that DNA is also fake, honey. I don't know. Let's watch a little bit more just to see. So Sick does talk a lot in this, and we're going to be laughing at him. So please, everybody, go over there and subscribe to his channel, like his videos, and share them and comment. So he doesn't need more interaction. But since we're showing his video, please go show him some attention. So that he hopefully doesn't get mad at us. I'm sure he would be okay with us using it. But anyway, so let's keep watching.
Why? Why? When I think I have finally found the bottom of the barrel, you just have to come along and prove the one true conspiracy. There is no bottom to the barrel. Only more barrel going on forever, an endless stretching forth of barrel into eternity. And that's the biggest crime you and your ilk commit. Barrels are a thing of wondrous beauty. Barrels are where we store and age our whiskey. And yet you sully the beautiful concept of an infinite whiskey barrel with your silly. For shame, good sir. For shame. How can you even live with yourself?
My word.
Investigate.
Oh,
I
of
hate
course.
that. I hate that so much.
It's because you think that you are the world's greatest detective. But no.
Okay, hold on.
That's Batman.
I'm gonna go past his intro.
Yes, don't let him sing, please.
Yeah, no, Barnabas's intro is. Let's just get back to where he starts talking again.
Is he seriously going into the goat shed to play about with goat sperm?
I don't think that's what he was doing, honey. I think
they
this
will
next
probably
thing,
not. They will probably not allow that. I think on YouTube.
I
Yeah,
hope not,
and
because
hopefully
he said he was going there to talk about sperm.
Well, it's CGI anyways, according to him. Why would they matter?
Oh no.
Are they good CGI?
he thinks everything is CGI, honey.
Uh-oh.
So let's watch a little bit more when he explains why he thinks that everything is CGI or this is CGI.
Resembling a coherent thought or idea coming out.
And on one of those videos, I got this comment. It says, well done, wanted to tell you this or make a video myself. Same is bacteria, it's all fake CGI. Same is for sperm. It's all fake sperm, it's just frog babies edited by some software, etc.
Okay, right.
What
Sperm
the hell?
is
I don't...
just software edited frog babies. Okay, so first of all, frog babies, you mean tadpoles, right? They have a name, you know. Maybe if you lot were as smart as you think you are, you might know that. And second, why do they even need to be software edited? Like, either fake them with CGI entirely, or just don't. That makes...
really fast. Computers have been around for 50, 60 years, let's just say, honey. Sperm has been around for millions of years. So when did the computers...
And like in school, we had those little, like with the microscopes, and we see different, like those sample things, and one of those at least was sperm. So those were in CGI.
So what Barnabas is telling me to tell Slim is he did not need to get his vasectomy.
Yep. I guess.
Or what he's saying is that sperm is actually alien technology, computer science, mumbo jumbo from the future, past, present.
You realize what we just... He doesn't know where babies come from.
Of course
I am not surprised.
You know he's never had sex, honey. You know that from just watching
Yeah.
him. He's never seen anybody else's genitalia other than in porn. He's probably never touched anybody else before. This guy is a little sad.
Yeah.
So let's watch a little bit more, and then we'll find something else to watch, honey.
Zero goddamn sense, which is obviously unsurprising now that I think about it.
Like when they are in the stage where they did not develop any extremities, CGI, it's all based on belief, like you said. Science fiction is a religion.
Science fiction is a religion? That doesn't sound right.
That
Not
doesn't
at
make
all.
any sense.
In fact, I may have to pray to the great Jean-Luc Picard and ask him if Doctor Who and Princess Leia are going around telling people they are gods again, when clearly only Hammond of Texas is the one true Lord and Savior. Yes, I am a dork. Why do you ask?
So, yeah, science is basically a fiction and it's a religion. As we all know by now, it's really whatever they show us, 90% of it is just fake shit.
Or,
all right, that's pretty much all that we need to like show of that for sure. I mean, that's the gist of...
He's a whole lot of wow.
I don't even know what to say.
Okay, so if science fiction, or they even say science is a religion, where's the Bible? What book do I where do I find all my morals for how do I follow it? Where do I look at this stuff? That's what they don't understand, honey. We don't have it. Go ahead.
I mean, the way they talk about people like Darwin and Neil deGrasse Tyson, they talk as if we think these are gods or like saints or like they think that we see them as these perfect beings who knows everything. So yeah, I guess Darwin's The Origin of Species would be our Bible in their eyes or stuff like that. So
exactly. We don't think of these people as demigods or as gods.
No, they're people. Very smart people, but people.
Although I'm still a little scared after you told me he ate the birds. Darwin.
After what?
Darwin, yeah. Darwin, yeah.
He ate the birds.
Yep. The Galapagos finches.
He gobbled them up.
I'm scared about what he was doing with those
You got
goats.
some cook?
Yes. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, very interesting. So I found this very interesting.
Yeah. So tequila, can I help the goat craft tequila?
Yes, craft tequila. Hopefully he wasn't messing with her goats.
No.
'Cause
Yeah.
if he was, we're gonna all have to go over there and kick his butt.
Oh, if he was
Yeah.
messing with her goats, that video would not be up, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's missing
Sheila
somewhere.
Sheila would kick his butt.
Yeah.
She's hardcore.
Yeah, absolutely.
She would kick his butt. So-
Very hardcore. And she would ha-ha and a ha-ha, and then they wouldn't be there anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So last night Slim found a video of a furry cartoon that we watched before. Does everybody on the panel feel like we can show it, or should I show it?
I think it's fine if you found it on the YouTubes or somewhere. I think it's more than okay to play.
Okay, and that's why I watched it before, to make sure that everybody was okay with me showing, even though it's all channel, Slim and I's, but I
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure that it was comfortable enough. So here we go.
Yeah,
I found this wonderful cartoon, and it's a furry cartoon, and just watch. It's furry superheroes.
It is already broken.
I know. I'm about ready to be broken because this thing is so freaking hilarious. At least I think it is. So this is the channel is called College Humor. So everybody go to College Humor's channel and go ahead and please subscribe to them. They make a bunch of wonderful spoof cartoons and sketches. I think they do sketches as well. So here we go. Yes, everybody get ready. If you have anything that you could spill or spit out, please get that away from you now.
Yes. Do that.
No, I think
Because it's gonna be everybody's gonna be doubled up over laughing.
I was laughing at Ed's character laughing.
Exactly. All right, so here we go, honey.
Now back to Furry Force on Fox Kids.
Soon this forest will be a beautiful parking lot. I love parking lots.
Victor Vivisector. Looks like we got here just in time.
These animals need our help.
Huh! How are 4 kids going to stop me?
Persona transformation.
Persona.
Persona.
On the prowl.
Look at the flapping in the wind.
So sexy.
Yes. I just noticed that.
They make me really uncomfortable. Attack, you fools!
Come on, team. Time to get the fur flying.
I don't like this!
Release power mush.
Like wet fur and sex!
Wet fur and sex?
Wet fur and sex.
Yes.
Oh!
Vivisector, your days of deforestation are done.
Ugh, I can't even look at you when you're like that.
I challenge you to man-on-lion-man combat.
The bouncing around of the genitalia.
Yes.
Oh, I can still feel everything.
Vivisector, you need to learn respect for the animals of the forest.
No, seriously, can you please just release my hand? Your fur's all sweaty and matted. Ugh.
no.
Haha, you fool! You never should have trusted me. Prepare to die, perverts.
Furry instinct mode activate.
Perverts. I love that.
Oh, it's a furry pile.
This is my favorite plot.
Yes.
Master, no, don't
He
leave
just
us.
noped the hell out of there.
He did.
I love you, hip hop.
Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go, honey.
That's too good. I love when they first put on the furry suit, his genitalia is flapping in the wind.
Yeah. Dangling in the wind.
Yes, I love that. That is so great, honey. So everybody go over to...
Imagine the animator. Imagine the animator drawing that lamb. Flapping.
That would have been so fun to draw those big genitalia.
Probably loved every minute of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although I would have been getting stuck playing with myself if I was drawing those things. But never mind. We'll talk about that in the after party.
Yeah, wild. I love it.
All right, honeys. We're at the 2-hour mark, and I think that the Biscuit needs to get the Tanner getting on with the swordsman.
Yes.
So we're gonna do our closing. So let's start with the what would you like to promote there, honey? What are you doing tomorrow?
Yes, and sorry, it's that massive junk. It really did distract me.
Yes, I'm very distracted right now, honey.
We have my hobby corner at 6 UTC +1, and we have Sean on. Wait.
What's he going to be talking about, honey?
Sean Hawkins will be talking about building a drone.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, I feel like Tanner might like the idea.
I think so too. He will have to watch it when he gets off of work tomorrow.
For sure. I do have a plan about making trying to get loads of people with the same hobby come together and have like a formatted debate over, what are the correct tools and just stuff like that. I thought that would be quite fun.
Very interesting.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Ooh, I like that idea, honey.
Together, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely, honey. That would be nice for people with the same likes or the same interest to talk about it, and then maybe learn some things. I think we learned a lot last Sunday with the astrophotography. I love the little hobby corner, honey. It's so wonderful.
And I actually have a Discord now. I'm not entirely sure how to add people to it, but everybody's welcome. And if you want to be on the show, you can message me on that. I don't know how to link it here, but that's the thing.
Do you mind if I link it?
Please.
You can? Please do.
Yeah, please do. I was going to say I was going to do it, but yes, please do Danish for us.
Thank you so much. You're going to have to show me how to do that.
And then Ed, I heard you might be starting doing some gameplay as well, maybe that you can stream.
I don't know when, but at some point soon, I would really like to do some gameplay.
Yes, so go and subscribe to her channel, Robert X. Just put it the YouTube channel for Ed in the slide chat. So go ahead and go there, and then the Danish. Yes, and the Danish just put Ed's Discord in this wide chat as well. So everybody go there and go show her some love and support. And the little hobby corner is all like it's so nice. There's no cussing. There's no talking about all the weird stuff that we normally talk about. So it's very wholesome. So go over there and get some wholesome content for a minute after being so naughty with all of us.
Yeah. Repent.
Exactly. That's on Sunday we get our fake church in over there. We get to repent.
All I know is I'd rather attend 2 hours of that service than 2 minutes of another service.
Exactly, honey. The Slim, they don't let him walk into the churches anymore. For some reason, his skin starts burning whenever he goes into those things. So they don't let him in the churches.
I think that's mostly the effect from the spanking and all that.
Yeah, yeah. There you go, honey.
Yeah.
It's just from last night's play that he's experiencing.
That's why he burns.
I will tell him that and say, hey, you just don't go so hard the night before. But usually when he shows up to church, they ask him to leave because they don't like the way he looks. But that's okay. We'll talk about that later.
You silly goose.
That's God's love for you.
So the micros, have you got anything you would like to talk about or share before we get out of here?
No, I'm usually on your streams, on Linda's streams. Yeah, that's basically where I'm been these past few weeks. Nothing planned at the moment.
Well, thank you. And we love having you on all of the streams that we all have, the Slim streams and everybody. So thank you for being and joining us. And you're such a lovely guest and a lovely panel member that it's so much fun to have you on.
Thank you. I love all of you too.
So much love. I love it.
Yeah, all of the love.
That's what this community is so amazing about. We all love each other and we all give each other support and we're all here for each other. So if anybody is listening here now or in the future and you need to talk to somebody and you need to reach out or you want a community or you want to be more involved, just reach out to any of us and touch us. But you got to ask consent first. But if you just need to reach out and talk, please do. Anybody listening to this, never think that there's nobody there to hear what you need to say, honey. Please go and talk to somebody or reach out. And if somebody in the community doesn't understand what you're talking about, they may be able to direct you to somebody else who may be experiencing something that will be more understanding. Or any of us will just listen to anybody who needs to talk, honey. So please don't feel like that you can't reach out to any of us because that's why we're here.
Yes.
Okay, before I start crying, getting all verklempt over here. The Danish, what we got going on?
Well, we have the TMI show on Thursdays.
Yes.
Where we have lots of fun talking about everything and nothing and just having fun with friends.
Sweet. And I noticed the other day that you did the after party for the iNetwork. Is that going to happen again, or?
Yes, I did agree to be the second after party channel if Cheese Mondo is not available.
Awesome. So everybody go to the Danish's channel, and on Thursday we're doing the TMI, or that she is, and then the afters, the mum party sometimes. I was a little too tired, and so was Slim the other day when you all had the after party. He needed a little bit of rest, and so did I. So we unfortunately didn't make it. We would love to make it next time. So we will try to be there if we're not too tired, honey. So everybody show Danish some love. Cookie, Biscuit, and Danish is going to change our format a little bit. We won't be doing Saturday mornings anymore, most likely. The Tana is going to be working, and I'll have Biscuit talk a little bit more about that. So weekends, and Slim won't be able to do it as well because of events. So we might move to a Tuesday or another day, and we may be putting it on a little bit later, but we'll have that figured out later. And if for a minute Biscuit can't join us, we may just have Cookie and Danish show just for a little while until we can get everything figured out. I'd still like to try to do it once a week, but if we need a hiatus for a week or two, then we'll do that. But we will bring back the Cookie, Biscuit, and Danish show very soon for everybody. So go to Slim's channel and subscribe, hit the bell notification thingy, Mobaba, ring my bell, and then you find out when we're doing stuff. So Biscuit, what you got to say before we leave?
Yeah, I it's sad that we have to move from being on Saturdays, but I understand Tanner's going back to work and he's very excited about that. I know he's been wanting to go back for a long time. Weekends are his busy time, so he can't set the computers up for me. Currently, it sounds like he has Mondays and Tuesdays off, but they might be opening things up a bit more. So, like you said, we will try to get things figured out and see what's going on, because I love hanging out with everyone here, and I'm going to miss everyone dearly if we go a long time without being able to do a stream. And I know he said that he feels bad, because I know on his channel that some things might slow down a little bit, but he wants to make sure to keep trying to put stuff out because you all are so amazing and you support him so well, and he thanks you for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's amazing.
So really quick, what does the Tanner do for a job?
He takes people and get this, he throws them into 100+ mile per hour winds and gets them to fly. And so he takes them in and he shows them what they need to do as far as body position in order to fly in those 100+ mile per hour winds, and how to do turns and go up and down and all that fun stuff. So he's hoping to put maybe some videos of that on his page so people can see what it's all about.
I would love to see that, and possibly maybe go sometime.
Yes.
So what you're saying is he helps people get blown.
Yes. He helps blow people all day long.
Ooh, that's just hot.
Yes.
Oh my god.
When he's done with them, they definitely have crazy hair. We'll just say that.
I'm sure, honey.
What a hardworking man.
My job of blowing people hasn't been since I worked on the dock with all the seamen, but that's a different story.
All the CGI semen.
All the CGI semen. So all that stuff I swallowed was fake? Oh my god, honey.
Well, that's how that's how Slim's turning into a half cyborg.
Oh, there you go, honey. It's all the CGI sperm he's swallowing all the time. Okay. Woo. Okay. All right. I didn't talk about my nephew like that, but
it's all right.
All right. So, really quick before we get out of here and have our outro. Tomorrow in the morning before Ed's Hobby Corner, Slim is going to be doing the Red Dead stream like he normally does. So a couple hours before. I never know when he's gonna do it, and he never knows exactly when he's gonna start streaming. He just wakes up in the morning and he just gets up and he just starts streaming the Red Dead. So just subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notifications. And when you get that little thing that says he's streaming, then go over there and watch him play the Red Dead. He started it all over again, and he just got done with the intro. So now he's getting into the actual real gameplay, and so we're gonna have lots of fun. He only died once last time, I think. So, I mean, go over there.
Amazing.
Yeah, and so check that out. And then right after that is going to be the Et's Hobby Corner. And then right after that, we do the game night with the Slim and friends. So, and the friends. Yes. And we've got a new game called What's the Dub? And it's where you put in some text or old movie clips, and we have so much fun with that. And then there's we have a new trivia night game as well that we can all play together. There's not a way for us all to play individually, but what we can do is we can just all as everybody guess what the answer is, and we'll click it, and then if we're wrong, we're wrong. Just like with TMI show, it's a different trivia game than the one that the Geo Sam puts up.
Oh, okay.
But it's kind of like the same thing where we all like guess which one it is, and then if we're all wrong, we're all wrong, and then we find out when we're right. So we're gonna have fun doing that. So let's get everybody out of here. Oh my god, honey, I had so much fun today, and I love you all. Everybody say goodbye to the Swide Chat.
Bye-bye, Side Chat. Thank you all for coming in. We love you all.
Side Chat.
Love you all.
Hi, lovely.
Hi, lovely people.
Why? And
I
so we're
love
gonna go
TV.
ahead and we're gonna leave. So thank you all very much for watching, and then here's our little outro to enjoy. So thank you again. Bye.
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 Wait a second. Are you a flat earther?